Alright, folks, we're back for round 2. Since we lost, and it was single elimination, we were kicked from draft, so there's no round 2 and 3 with draft. However, as an anti-spoil video, I'm now going to be playing a little bit of standard for round 2 and 3. Deck we're playing is Antiquities of War, or Antiquities of War in standard with Karn. Not playing Tezzeret in it anymore, deck is still called Tezzeret. Herald of Anguish, basically artifact-centric deck, which is pretty sweet. Yeah. Again, it's normal that it's standard and it's not draft. We lost and single elimination draft. Saying that because I always have people, no matter how clear I get about that, I always have people in the comment section asking if I put the wrong with video or something, so yeah. It's normal. I think we're fine with drawing lands here. So yeah, since the opponent's not playing, you can take another look at the deck. It is, I think it's solid. It's a deck I build myself. It's not a tier 1 deck or something known, but it's fun to play with and quite good. I've been 3-2ing a lot. 3-2 is not amazing, but it's fine result in leagues. Still working on it, trying reverse engineer. Yeah. Looks like we might be playing against a control deck. Antiquities of War pretty good against control usually. I hope our opponent's gonna play at a decent pace. If we have to wait 1 minute between each and every priority, it's gonna be a little bit rough. Esper, alright. Not sure how control-y they are. Like resolving an early map is a way. I'm gonna scry upkeep, I believe. We don't really want more lands. This deck doesn't really need more than 4 lands. So we can bottom any. Well, I guess I'll keep that on top. Having access to white could be useful if we get puzzle knots. And if they are indeed playing a control deck, hitting land drop is pretty important, so yeah. Basically what you're trying to set up against control. Ooh, nice, we'll get to resolve something. Cast out my map. Oh, that's fine if we get to resolve Antiquities War. The white version have cast outs and whatnot, so they can take care of war, but a lot of... if straight up blue-black control kind of loses to Antiquities of War, basically, which is nice. And this is value, like even if they end up casting out the card, you're happy. I think I'll go with Schematic. I mean, the advantage of going with Schematic is you have 4 artifact with Puzzle Knot next turn, which is 20 damage when this triggers. In reality, they will have a way to interact with you, or one of the creatures, so it's not going to happen, so probably you go for the better card. And if you kill them with the next war. But I don't think, I mean, technically we could set up 20 damage, right? We're picking the card that gives us 2 artifacts. But again, that's just theory, and they will have one piece of interaction, maybe not with war, but at least with a creature. So I don't think you play towards that. Let's play Puzzle Knot. They know we have Treasure Map in hand, so if they have counter, they should keep it for that. But there's a chance they are afraid. No, they have nothing. Huh. Alright. Well, if we top deck a counter spell next turn, we could kill them. You have to be worried about Sell the Wreckage, which is also a way they answer your Antiquities of War if they are playing white, which is the case here. I'm not gonna scry upkeep. Karn. Interesting position here. So we could attack, get settled, or maybe they have just a spot reroll and we get 15 damage. If we get settled, we can find... I think there's only 5 basic in the deck though, but we can find a bunch of lands, which is good for us. Let me just check the land count. No, there's 6 basic, so we get all of our basic on board, and we can go Karn, Renegade Map, and we can set up Antiquities later. We're mainly losing Treasure Map, but all the other artifacts are very much fine to be losing. I think I'm completely fine playing into Settle the Wreckage and turning these into lands and resolving a Karn. Torrential Gearhulk block. Alright. Not what I expected. I guess it's kind of good for them. Then if they have pressure, way to pressure Karns, I'm gonna, sorry Karn, I'm gonna play Antiquities number 2, I'm not gonna play Karn. Oh, picking treasure map. Alright. Card you really want in this matchup, pre-board, is the Metallic Rebuke. It's really good. Post-board you have Negates and Duress too, which are amazing. Not attacking, interesting. I mean, they are low on life, but I wonder if dealing 5 is not better. Been hitting pretty well with this war. Looking for land here, land drop. We have enough artifact for war to be good. I could play Herald. I guess Puzzle Knot and Schematics are free when you're trying to cast an improvised card. Yeah, I think I'll go with Schematic. Maybe I should have played Puzzle Knot. Puzzle Knot is the better card. I like going for that plus a Herald. Good chance Herald gets countered, but like, whatever, right? I would counter if I was the opponent. Unless their only counter is Disallow, which lets you counter the Antiquities War. Syncopate, alright. Fair enough. Yeah, they can disallow the trigger. They can cast it out before it resolves. Obviously, it's not so good if you got 2 things out of it. And there's Settle the Wreckage, which this time might be a little bit more annoying than last time. But we don't have to attack with everything. We can afford not to attack with map, I believe. The treasure map it is, not the renegade map. And if they settle, again, we probably get to resolve Karn, which is good. We just need 1 card to heat to kill them. So I guess this is fine. We can keep a servo back actually as a blocker for Karn. We're fine losing all of these, I think, if they have settle. And even if they have double Reinvol, they still die. I don't think you play around triple Reinvol by attacking with more than that. More than likely, you just have settle either way. I guess, should I play around triple Reinvol? Having another servo back is good for protecting Karn though. So I think I'll just go for this deck. Yeah, it's settle as expected. Probably we wanna sack that in response, especially since we're not grabbing we don't have a land to get. And we can still play Karn around Syncopate or Censor. Otherwise, if we only have 6 mana, I would not do that. Get the left remaining lands. We can also map. And I think I might just make a construct here. Yeah, it's gonna be big enough to attack through Gear Hulk next turn. I think we wanna apply pressure. Now I guess they might start to take control of the game with Surge and some more, while putting Dizzlo in the grave. Seems like an amazing card. Interesting. Them being at 5 is not very meaningful. I guess we have Scavenger Ground to prevent Surge from flipping soon, so that's pretty good. I also map to get some more fuel. Exile the Karn, and surprisingly they don't like it. We are gonna scry upkeep, because why not? I mean, unless we know there's something we want to draw on top, which is not the case here. We can find some more artifact with that. I'll tap black here. That's good. Can't complain about that one. We just jam it here. They probably have to counter, right? But now we can play Puzzle Knot and force them to jump with Gear Hulk. I believe, right? Yeah, if they hit a servo, they die. And we'll Scavenger Ground because we don't want that thing to flip, right? And next turn we're gonna flip that. They have 2 cards left in hand, not flipping Surge anytime soon. We have pretty good board. How much do we play into Settle the Wreckage? Number 2, I don't know. Maybe it's Teferi bouncing our Constrict here. Oh, Fumigate, yeah. They have that too, that's true. Alright. No, that's not what we want in this matchup. Like Rebuke is fine, though getting less and less effective with time passing. We are gonna find another map. Just trying to grind them out here, get value. We don't have a lot of win cons left in the deck though, I guess, so that's maybe a concern. We use almost all of our antiquities, just 1 left. I guess there's still 3 Herald, 3 Karn that could take over the game. And again, they are not flipping Surge super soon, so I think we're still looking somewhat good. They find something. They found something. I wonder if they're playing Approach in their deck. The Scarab God. Alright. It's mostly a 5/5 here. No. This help with Surge, but it's not really happening soon. I think we want something a little more impactful right now. Reverse Engineer, that's good. Don't think we're blocking with servos, so Treasure might be useful on the other hand. Another Rebuke. Double Rebuke at least let us counter something a little more meaningful. I should have played Spire here because I might want to I'm probably sacking 2 Puzzle Knots. Yeah, I should have played Spire so I can sack both Puzzle Knots. Irrigated Farmland Cycle, alright. I mean, I can sack a Treasure to sack one of the Cogworker Puzzle Knot, but that's not very good, right? Not ideal. Eventually, I mean, they are flipping search next turn, possibly. Turning 5 for 2. Alright, I guess their life total doesn't matter a ton, so there's that. I wish I could sack both puzzle knots here. Kinda messed up. Not playing the Spire. But, battle at the breach. Sure. Herald of Anguish is good. I kinda wanna go Herald plus double Rebuke backup. Maybe I don't get to attack with everything here. I have Herald plus double Anguish, double Rebuke backup, even if I attack with the servos. This time I'm not gonna make the same mistake, gonna keep white and to get a servo. Honestly, not getting the third damage here might matter. They would be at 6. Yeah. Hieroglyphic Illumination, sure. We're gonna counter spells that matter, if we counter anything. Because we have to use both Rebuke probably to counter something meaningful, so... I guess if they try to exile our Herald end of turn here, we might wanna... If they flip Search now, they also have to discard EOT. I don't think you're a favorite game 1 against Control, but it's pretty good for game 2 and 3 with Duresses and Bloodfast and whatnot. I think we're a favorite to win this one, but they could still come back relatively easily. If they have to use Search to find something good though, then probably the Rebuke just gets the job done, so... It looks like it's what they're doing here. Oh no, never mind. Teferi Hero of Dominaria. Yeah. Yeah. We could Rebuke so they don't get to search for our Skenta, but that seems a little bit sketchy. Guess I'll get to bounce our thing here. Open should be at 6. Could matter. Draw a card. Wow. The balls. I mean, they are dead on board. Searching now. Fine. I guess we don't have double Rebuke right now. They found Cast Down. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. They only untap 2 lands. No, they should not do it now. They should untap their land first. I guess it doesn't matter, but... Unless they have another Cast Down in hand, they're dead. Maybe they do. I think you're supposed to kill Sag the Servo, though. Green tap is just game. Alright, well, game 1 is not the game you're supposed to win, so I guess that's good for us. And game 2 and 3 things gets better. So Spyglass answers Teferi, which is kinda nice. Definitely want the Duresses and Negate. And Bloodfast. You can cut most of your removal. Oh, they had enough. Alright. Well, there's that. Alright, so that's match. Hope you enjoyed. Again, this is normal, it's standard and not draft since we lost single elimination. Anti-spoil video. I'm gonna record another game with this deck, which is gonna be match 3 of the draft. Hope you enjoyed and see you there maybe.